So qualifying GP, day number 4. It was a short task today. The winner was Peter Hartmann, but we are interviewing number two, the second on the finish line after the application of all the relevant penalties. Russell Cheetham from the UK. Did you enjoy the flight and did you find good thermals?
It was a great, short but sweet task. Now I can't say I found good thermals, but as I ran down the hill, I got much worse thermals than I expected, and I had to run along quite low to push out into the valley. But once we were actually clear of the hills, it seemed to work much better, and I got some good thermals away from the mountains.
In the region of what? How strong was the lift?
The best thermal I had was 2.5 meters, and fortunately that was one I pushed to on my own, left other gliders that were in 1.5 to 2 meters, and they stayed. So I pushed on, got it, and I managed to maybe take 2 or 3 minutes on my own, and that was the difference, which allowed me to get out on my own back to the second to last turn point, which is just here near the club. I turned that really well ahead of the others, but I had a rather poor run to the final turn, not the control point, the final turn, the one before that, and really I just failed to hook a climb. I didn't really need a climb. I was above glide, but only a slow glide, and I really detoured a little bit too much, didn't really get a good energy line, and it allowed the pack to catch up again. So, and Luciano was the highest of the pack, so he got in with me again right at the end.
I see.
Which was a bit disappointing, but good for the rest.
Yeah, of course. Did you fly with full ballast today?
Yes. I must admit, in the beginning, it was a temptation to drop some water, because with the weak thermals on the ridges, it was quite hard because they were narrow and the glider felt too heavy. But it would have been a big mistake to drop some water.
Yeah, because the final glide is much more relevant on such a very short task.
Yes, yeah. In fact, I think I made another mistake on the final glide, because I was climbing with Luciano in strong lift, and I knew that really it was him or me.
Yeah.
And we climbed and climbed really far too high, so the glide home was really almost at maximum speed, and my glider really is not at its best at that speed. It's my glider is more of a special glider in the medium speed range.
That's right.
So if we had come home at 160 kph, I think I would have gained, which was what I was expecting, but at 250 kph, my glider is not so good. It's only the same, and we just matched each other. And once Luciano got ahead by a small margin, he kept it right until the end.
I see.
And then Peter picked up all the bits when we made a small penalty.
Yeah. Yes, these small penalties are revolutioning sometimes the final the results of the day.
Yeah, because people finish so close together, the penalties, even though they seem very small mostly, they can make such a big difference.
Thank you very much, Russell.
It's a pleasure.
And congratulations for
your
your flight. Thank you.